What it does is allow you to express those feelings without sort of harming anybody, because you can get it on film, canvas, in steel or whatever. You can express an emotion through art that doesn't necessarily harm anybody else. So even though I'm not a brilliant painter, I get my initial shape and form from a real figure, and then I sort of abstract that and then carry on painting. And I just find painting easy, relaxing, and yeah, there's no sourcing of materials. You just get a load of paint and just pop it on. So to me it sounds easy. I sort of see with a photographer's eye even when I'm doing ceramics. And so as I'm looking at, as I look around me, I sort of go click click with me brain. And then, oh, that's a picture there. I'll remember that. That's a picture there. And I just like shapes and form. So even my photography was all about shape and form, and my sculpture is still about shape and form. I've always been a sort of semi-handy with my hands in form and things, so creating shape, it was sort of easy, and I quite liked, I started off in ceramic, I quite liked the ability to mould with your hands, and then I've progressed from that to doing sandstone carving, eagle carving, and then bronze making. A body can be a million different shapes and forms, and it can create different emotions, gestures. Just by lifting one eyebrow, you've changed the whole figure, and so therefore it's like a constant source of material. So 50 cardboard men all straining to tug a piece of cardboard, and the way I thought of it originally was it's because the man was made of cardboard, it was pulling a piece of cardboard, it was almost like pulling its own DNA. So it's pulling its own what makes him and dragging it along the ground. So you're actually almost dragging your own problems and whatever along. And now I'm going on, I'm still sticking with basically me, and I'm trying to produce sculptures that represent the burden of age, I guess. As you get older, your mind is sort of still trapped in the youth stage. I'm always experimenting. I don't think I have a style yet. I'm still trying to create that perfect piece. I'm always searching for accidents, and even with my, if you're doing bronzes, when you're pouring those or whatever, it doesn't always come out how you think it is when you have a piece of wax there. And when I'm doing my steel pieces, I might draw a nice picture, but when you actually cut them out, it's different for some reason. And so I then I change little bits on that. So there's always a spontaneity. And I'm a person that actually has to be physical with my work. So I've got to be physical with making something. It's all that manipulation is the making, and I think I get a bigger buzz out of the making than the finished piece. I always have to have a finished piece, but my real buzz is in the making.